Welcome, everybody.
Grace.
It's Tuesday night, and you're here live with Shattered Dungeons, the only place on the internet that you can watch a guy with a goblet that makes terrible, terrible wine.
I did forget to bring it over here.
Yeah, it's all good. Hope you guys have had a great week. Tonight we have a fun episode in store. We're with Jax's Claw tonight. However, we're without Rachel.
Without Jax's Claw.
Well, yeah, the
Jax.
Jax or Jax's Claw, but it'll be fine. It's all fine. It'll make sense a little bit later. So if you listened to last week's episode, you got in touch with Monstrous X, and tonight we're continuing the journey from Jax's Claw last episode, coming off the heels of destroying the ogre that Monstrous X so eloquently sent to Achoo! For those of you watching, Heather sneezed, but she muted herself. Yeah,
Dubbed
I
her
thought you were
sneeze.
I
stealing
dubbed
her
her.
sneeze.
I was like, no.
I saw
couldn't find the button.
No,
was
you're
coming
good.
And I couldn't stop.
I
such a
saw it
great
coming from like a
Foleyist.
mile away. I looked down and you were like, you had like the eye half closed, the lean back, and I couldn't not time it with you doing that. Sorry. We got a lot of fun stuff.
We're just setting the pace
It's
tonight.
very silly today, man.
Just
So even though we were without Vexa, she is still going to be in the session. But tonight our cast consists of Jordan playing Fernando.
Good evening. I do believe you mean Fernando Argyle Regalius III. Yes, it is good to see me again. I know.
We also have Lauren playing Sylvie.
Oh, hi guys! I'm very excited because I have a new pie. It's like a little ham pie. It's like a little cruffin or muffin, and I really think the baggers are going to enjoy it very, very much.
What about a cronut?
A deadly cronut. And we have Midnight, played by Heather.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Midnight. I'm ready to get this party started.
Oh yeah.
Ow! Ow!
I was
Gonna try
talking
not
with.
to kill any ogres tonight.
Well, no promises there. I was talking with a friend of mine today, and we were talking about the characters that are with us tonight. And I was like, oh yeah, there's a guy like 14th in line for the throne who's just a drunk and completely out of touch with reality. We have a kid who throws deadly pies and uses spoons as daggers. And then we have a person named, her name's Midnight. That's her full name. And they're like, oh yeah, are they just like not a great guard or something? Like they're part of the Knights? I was like, nah, she's a martial artist.
That's a great point.
I like
That's the youth interpretation.
Yeah.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
Get creative.
Yep. So coming off the heels of last episode, you've been tasked to go to one of the homesteads about 2 hours away to investigate after one of the inhabitants made their way back to Deanira and implored you for help.
We were told it wasn't very Defara from here.
The puns, the puns. And so you guys took off at the end of last episode and went on your way. Now, over the course of this 2-hour journey, is there anything you guys talk about, anything that happens that you want to make sure is well known before we get to the homestead?
Constant complaining.
I'm very
Obvious.
upset with Fergie for casting that one spell. Am I misremembering this? He cast a spell on the ogre that actually made the ogre stronger.
I do not know of what you speak. I was in the back.
I'm gonna slap
We
a
were
pie
all
in your
there.
face. Slap
Yeah.
a pie in your face. Just
No.
don't do that again, Fergie. Why'd you do that?
I
Get some
you're
better
in there.
spells.
We could have
Thank
saved
you.
that ogre.
Get good.
He might have been a friend.
Saved him from what?
Himself.
Attacking gods like an uncivilized cretin?
Saved him from you.
Again, I did nothing.
So as you approach the city, or not the city, the homestead, you see smoke billowing into the sky from a far ways off.
Whoa.
And as you
He must
near
be
the
making
city,
Going to blame this
flame?
on me as well.
yeah. As you near the city, you notice that, or the homestead, there are buildings in this homestead completely still ablaze. This has very recently happened. As you near, Vexa and Jax kind of lean over and say, I'm gonna go that way. Y'all go that way. So clearly she is scouting around to another part
Bye, sweet
of the
puppy.
city.
I do believe the
Of
desert travel
the
has parched
homestead,
her throat. She sounds so coarse.
Should sound a little husky there.
Yeah, just a little smoke. Not like it's a big fireball burning the place
She's
down.
got that smoky voice.
And so as Vexa and Jax takes off towards the other side of this homestead, you see small walkways coming from the buildings nearest you. On your immediate right is a very sizable building that is completely ablaze. In front of you are a handful of smaller buildings that all seem to form a small community, similar to the kind of like the layout, the architectural layout, the city management of Deanira, just on a much smaller scale. All the buildings are the same adobe bricks. You notice most of them don't have, actually all of them don't have true second floors. They're all one floor buildings. All of the stairs up and the ladders and things seem to lead just directly to the roofs. So with that, what do you do?
Well, first things first, swig.
Okay.
Well, with that swig, I'm giving myself actual courage with valor.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Should we be looking for alive people or monsters?
I think alive people to make sure they're not getting burned. Maybe.
That's a good idea.
Should we wait? Are there monsters here?
You know, I never actually used this before. I didn't think there'd be any necessity for it. I'm gonna try and use Intuit Direction to point me to alive townspeople. Can I get away? Can that work?
Yeah, definitely.
Never done it.
Yeah.
Both literally and figuratively.
You cast the
I don't know
spell,
what to
thinking of a living town person, hoping that the spell will lead you the way to someone who is alive.
No point in checking burning buildings, you know.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And as you just
you
expectantly are waiting for that to take place, it in fact does not.
I have bad news. Either I am incompetent or everyone is dead. And either way, I'm devastated.
There, Fergie. You won't always be
Well,
incompetent.
one of them more so than the other.
I just never know what to say to you, Fergie.
Maybe we should.
And I cherish that relationship. Thank you.
Let's just go look at
Yeah.
the place.
We'll just.
And we
I'm
stay
gonna take a
clear of
risk.
the sauna here.
Oh, like don't go as close. Okay, sorry.
So
it's a
sneaking
little fiery over
around.
there.
Sneaking around between these three buildings that are pretty much adjacent to one another, you don't really hear much. But Sylvia, as you near the end of this small alleyway, you hear voices in another large flame. Poking your head around, you see a very large centaur, a humanoid fire person, and several zombies, all staring into the blazing. Let's call it a mass grave in the center of town. More closely looking at the fire itself, you see that there are a large amount of people burning in the fire, bodies.
Like dead bodies, or like are they alive?
They look dead. There's not a lot of movement there. The flaming humanoid appears to be very quietly talking with the centaur.
Dang it, Brand.
I'm thinking that it's not that I don't know what to do, it's that my gut is telling me to get out of here. Should we go the other way and see if we can find live people?
Yeah,
I have a question.
Sure.
Do we know how zombies work in this world? And if so, how do zombies work in this world? Are they just are they sentient, or are they just mindless killing machines?
I would thought you meant transmission. That would be my
Or do they
concern.
say brains?
I'd be more concerned, like, are we at risk versus not
zombie
morale.
lore changes.
So
implications.
the way
True.
zombies
Also
work is that they a standard the everyday normal way it works is a zombie is raised using a summoning spell on a dead body called Summon Zombie. Cool. Now, when there are mass amounts of zombies, usually that's indicative of someone being able to cast the spell permanency, either by scroll or by knowledge, and that's how people tend to raise undead armies.
And centaurs tend to be evilish.
Well, that's
Yeah.
awful,
Only if you're in
presumable
love
of you.
with them.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's some mild bigotry, I think.
Rude.
Centaurs are not inherently good or bad.
I wish I
No
this
one
down.
is, Lauren!
I
knew that
can't
was
remember
coming.
how this world works. I'm trying to remember.
So inherently I can't remember because I didn't write it down. Were we just investigating what happened, or were we supposed to engage
Thank you,
in a fight?
Dion. Presumptuous is the word I was trying to use and couldn't figure out. What was that?
So,
I was trying to remember the exact orders we got. Was it just find out what's going on, or was it try and are we supposed to engage in combat or not?
Dave wants us to engage in combat, but I don't think we were supposed to engage in combat necessarily.
So you were sent to investigate to see if this homestead was being burned by just rabid monsters roaming the countryside, or if it was a more organized endeavor.
oh, it definitely looks organized.
I do believe we have our answer, and we should return.
I think we need to look for a wizard, because if there's all these people here and all these zombies here, and the ogre was sent through a portal, there's a big wizard here, and if we take out the wizard, we win.
You're going to give him a pie?
My pies are pretty great.
Well, I just think we should turn around and look around another corner for the wizard.
I think we should turn and look for our beds.
I don't want to mess with these zombies. There's a lot of them.
Okay, let's go the other way.
Those are slow little fellas. Those aren't the ones I'm concerned about.
What are you
Everybody-
concerned about? The fire?
Everybody be
The
sneaky.
the thing of living fire and the giant horse person.
Yeah.
Dion saying
I'm not too
zombie
sure about that
Sylvie
either.
could be cool.
Lauren has to undergo some sort of transformation in every arc.
There you
Everyone,
go.
yeah.
It's tradition.
Well, I don't know about killing a wizard. I think we should look for him first. Let's see if there's any more fireballs around the city.
You first.
Well, I'm not going the forwards.
The forward.
Forward.
Going the
Forwards is not
forwards.
good. So, coming back around, you see the passageway you just walked through, and another passageway to your left.
If I go to the left, am I going to get burned?
No, it's
is that
hot.
Contained?
Yeah, it's not lapping out at the other buildings necessarily. So,
Toasty.
Midnight, as you walk in to this home adjacent to the burning building, you see two Risan people, one male, one female, dead in what appears to be their makeshift bed.
Oh no! I'm gonna go look at them.
They did.
Is there any?
Why is it?
I'm trying to see if they look like they've been burned, and then I'm just gonna check and see if they've got any good weapons on them that I could take.
Okay. They've not been burned. These people were impaled either by sword or some other piercing weapon. It appears that they tried to, deal with the problem that they were being stabbed. So they fought back. There's a little bit of scuffle. Things are in disarray. But they don't appear to have been burned. It was very clearly like they may have been napping or relaxing and then suddenly were taken by surprise.
This is terrible. They've been impaled.
Yes,
Are
most
there any-
unfortunate, but now that you've wrapped that up, do you see any sort of ale or wine nearby that we can take with us on our way? It's gonna be a hot walk back that we should start doing.
Maybe you should check the fridge. Are there any windows here that I can sneaky peek out of? Because see if I can get a better view of what was going on in that open area.
Yeah, there are windows, but they're pretty high up. Someone can lift you. Midnight, as you continue to check out everything, you find 50 Silician bolts of +2 cold damage, and a Silician halberd of +10 ice damage.
Okay.
But about the booze.
So, Sylvie, as you're propped up over by this window, you look out and this is what you see.
Booze. This is what I see. So there's zombies and the centaur and somebody in a far corner that I can't really make out, but he looks blue. He's on the other side of the tree. It's really hard to
Why
see
does it
him.
matter if he's depressed?
His skin's blue. It's very, very
Oh my gosh, Fergie,
attractive
you're
looking.
so literal.
But that's it. I think we could take him, you guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Why are we gonna
5
kill it?
I'm
Why
sorry,
does he
what
need
is
to die?
zombies.
again, what is this we business?
Or we
were
can
told
make
to see
friends.
we were told to see what
Right.
is happening. We have seen all that there is to
I
see.
think we just need to
Fergie
make
following the instructions.
friends. You guys
for
are no
once.
fun, but fine.
I would like to live.
Okay.
He wants to live to drink another day.
Exactly.
Always.
Your mind's not
you're
even that
starting to
good.
understand me.
I'm not.
So
Going back out
you've kind
here.
of pilfered this home. Where do you go now?
We're just gonna go pilfer homes while the people burn.
Come on
Well, we
down to
can't
Sil-
help them, Sylvie.
Come-
There's nothing we can really do. I mean, they are burning.
Come on
Yeah,
down.
but we could at least
We
could at least
Supply-
No
go and
911 here.
we could
Quickly,
go talk to
go
somebody.
pee on 'em.
I don't know. That always works.
Midnight,
Oh my gosh,
be
another
careful.
one. Oh, that's the same one.
Midnight, roll a sneak check.
Oh no, Midnight, no.
Midnight kind of starts stepping out
Dagnabbit.
into one of the major roadways into the homestead. And as she
man,
does so, she realizes there are many enemies in the center of town, center of the homestead.
Now I know.
And so, with a roll of 39, you are rolling against my roll of 17. So you are
goodness.
hidden, believe it or not. Hiding in plain
Get back
sight.
here.
Yeah. Oh, whoosh! All that right there opens up to the whole city of the zombies and the fireball.
Yeah.
So the going home plan. That's what we're doing. Yes.
I don't even see how we can get there.
Home is that way. We go that way.
I don't know. Should we?
Is there any way we can like go talk to the guides?
I don't know. I don't know if I
know-
want to talk to a zombie or a centaur.
You know, Sylvia, you make an excellent point. I'm sure the people who were impaled in their beds should have just talked a little bit quicker.
I don't know. One of you, Fergie, why don't
They
you
could
dress
have
up
fight.
as
I'm just gonna start
a more
drinking and telling me
monstrous
the dead are
character?
gone.
Why don't you dress up as a zombie and then go out and go make friends with the other zombies?
You think if I just walk out there all zombie-like, they might think I'm one of them?
Maybe.
Oh, I am not drunk enough for this.
Get drunk. Ooh, Fergie, you still get extra drunk, and we'll make you up in the house, and you can borrow some of the clothes, and then go out there and see if you can get the other zombies to talk to you.
That's such a good idea.
Start drinking, Fergie. Chug, 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 chug.
Yeah, we
Maybe
could even
this
play a
goblin-
game if you want to before you go. Like
Maybe
where
this
you...
goblet is cursed. Yep, you're still here.
Fergie, I think you should be the one to go talk to the zombies. I think she's right.
I am absolutely not talking to
You're
him.
no threat.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, but
They won't
then
be
if he
scared of
gets
you.
if he gets
They won't be
scared,
scared
how
at
are we
all.
gonna get him out?
They're the undead. They're not scared of anything. There's no thoughts. Only decaying brain matter and an urge to kill.
Well, there's got to be a thought behind an action if they want to kill. Yeah, I
It's
bet you can
not-
talk to them.
It's not their thoughts that concern me. It's the thought of whoever is controlling them. Do you understand how the hierarchy works?
They got higher thoughts?
Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm not gonna get.
I've never thought of there's gotta be a thought behind an action. That broke my entire understanding of zombies. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I never thought of it either. Okay.
Some would argue that it's a neurochemical impulse, but I don't think you would understand what those words mean.
I don't want to, but I don't know. What should we do, Sylvie? Should we go back and report back or send Fergie out there to talk to the zombies?
No, not that one.
Well, Fergie's obviously not going to.
I mean, he's 14th
Be a
in line
team
to the
player.
throne. They will listen to him.
I
They're not going to listen to us.
I don't think.
sorry.
I think
wish-
he has
He's
to
got
disguise.
pull.
I appreciate the compliment, but it's only 23rd in line. But,
Oh.
you know, I do. The regality is going to be lost on them, I assure you.
Well, I don't
I
know.
mean, I guess.
I mean,
The
you're-
centaur might be nice. We could try to talk to him.
I'm going to start walking back. You feel free to go talk to whomever you wish. I don't want to die, and I do nope.
I do know.
I can go tell the centaur you want to talk to him.
Nope. Do not remember my name. Forget it from your lips.
Wait, Fergie. I think we can't let Fergie go off by himself. He'll get hurt.
I'd rather die in the desert than this.
I know, he thinks going off by himself is a good idea.
Fergie,
The pause got me. Oh no, he thinks.
Did we
He can
even-
run right into another fire and not even know where he's going.
I'm not that drunk yet.
Did we
Working on it.
wait, we have a whole
Do we go this
other
way?
side of the okay, so the group of zombies and everything is
Dude,
over.
can I?
They're down
look and
into the
see if
right.
There's any sign of Jax having come back from recon?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a D100.
Yeah, there's a whole right side of the city that we haven't explored.
You
Let's
look
go.
and look and look and try and find tracks indicating a backward motion, but you don't see any. Every track in paw print indicates the direction that they went off in rather than a return.
Well, they're most certainly dead. We should go.
Midnight, roll
Oh,
another
no.
sneak check.
We should go and drink to their memory.
Midnight, where?
I can't see.
I lost everyone.
So midnight runs back into the city, basically. And
Why do we do
It's
things?
51. I hit the wrong button.
okay,
Gotta add my
perfect.
10.
So we square off. So you're hidden.
Oh no.
And so as you
It goes
kind
to
of
the
walk
vendor.
towards the center of town once more, this time from a different angle, you see another group of zombies around the mass grave in the center of town.
And then I hide.
Yeah, you back up immediately. You kind of tuck away in one of the side storage areas of this home.
Let me guess, more good
I feel like
news
such a
that way?
coward, but I'm just so afraid today. I don't know. And now I've lost Sylvie and even Reggie.
I thought of baked pies of. Wait, Fergie, you have a spell of valor or something? Slap that on yourself.
I already have.
No. Well,
It's the most valorous he's gonna be.
This is the most courageous you'll get of me, is
Very
standing
hard.
here telling you to leave. Did you make more friends?
Oh, look, what's over there?
Over where?
Over here.
Over.
It's just more zombies.
Oh, over there.
You see
Can
an
we
open
get there
passageway
from-
across the main kind of four-way road going through the homestead. In this open area, it appears to be like a walled-off garden with a single entryway. You can see a palm tree on the inside, but not much else.
First, we can't get there
Gotta do
without being
something,
seen.
y'all.
Second,
Hold on.
we could get.
I'm definitely
fire.
thinking there's more than one fire. It looks a little organized with all the zombies down there.
I'm gonna think about our MIA comrade and the fox and cast Intuit Direction again to try and see if I know where they are in the city.
Yes. So the way that spell works, you get a little yellow vaporous trail of energy indicating the direction you need to take.
Is it
to
only
get
visible
there.
to me, or is it visible to anyone?
It's only visible to you.
okay.
So I'm just gonna draw it, and you guys can do what you want with this information.
Ruh-roh.
Well, Sylvie, I'm just going to ask you because I don't know about Fergie. He's had a lot to drink. Should we just head back now and report on what we found because it looks organized, or should we? Or should we go
Can
over
you
there
all
where that
see the
palm
yellow
tree is
drawn
and
line?
take our
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Okay, cool.
just take the risk? And zombies down there might see us, and they might be friendly.
I'm feeling scrappy tonight, but we might all die.
I can
Well-
guarantee you we will all die if we go that
I'm feeling a little
way.
guilty about the ogre, so
What about it? It just popped in and killed everyone. I
don't
tried to
know.
kill everyone.
What is the direction out of the city? Like, if we decide to leave,
This way, right?
Yeah, just back
we
north.
came in from the north.
Just
That's why
back
I
this
kept
way?
trying to go
Okay.
that way.
I just didn't know if
you
we would
want to-
still be hidden.
If you want to feel courageous and as you've done something of note, go fetch the fox and the grumpy one from that way, pointing towards the courtyard there. The rest of us, we can just make our way to safety.
the rest of us.
Well, I mean,
he means him and the voices in his head.
whatever do you mean?
So
Wait, so Mid, how do we cross all that area without being seen?
wish I had a magic carpet. That'd be
Foolish. You would
handy.
never
Well,
get
it's
your
just
license
zombies.
for one.
Maybe we can sneak.
Maybe one at a time if that's the avenue you're going to go.
Do I have? I don't even think I don't. Oh, I do have sneak.
You first, and if you make it all the way without being spotted and killed, then we'll follow.
All right,
Is this what we're doing, guys?
that's what I'm doing. I rolled a 59,
All right.
and I don't see
so
the yellow thing.
Oh, I see the yellow thing.
I mean, I see it, but I don't think
In character.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So-
I pointed. I pointed while making a statement in that
So,
direction.
Midnight kind of crouches down and looks around the corner for a moment and then hastily takes off across the roadway. You don't hear any response from any of the enemies or zombies down in the center of town. Sylvie, you roll with a 79 and you're able to also sneak well all the way across. No problem. What about you, Fernando?
Fernando is just kind of waiting to see if they keep going or give signals to come on, or like, yes, we found her. No.
Maybe we should send him back with the report. What do you think, Sylvie? Maybe he can go get help.
Sure. What?
Just at this moment, Midnight pokes her head into the room adjacent to the courtyard.
Okay.
And as she does
Why
so,
do you keep doing
she
this?
sees 2 zombies on her right and 2 basilicans seated at a table where an elderly dead Risan woman is laying face down on the table. And they are joking with her, with the body, as, you know, just about like asking her questions and stuff. Really
Shaking
not
her.
nice stuff. They kind of stop
she's
for a
dead?
moment as they hear you. Yeah, she's definitely dead. And they kind of turn and lock eyes with you. They're clearly drinking, but they stand up and grab for their weapons. What do you do?
I turn around and I say, Fergie, I found the drinks.
Roll, Fernando. Roll a D100.
Looking for drinks?
Roll a speech check. Midnight.
Oh, is this for speech? I've got 20 to that.
You're just listening. She's the one shouting.
Oh, okay.
With a 40 versus your listening of 38, you hear, Fergie, we have drinks in here. What do you do?
I don't believe you.
But you do a little bit.
I've got this ale.
So after that, I just turned to the guys poking fun at the lady. I know it looks sus, but I'm just like, hey, y'all, here's the party. What's going on? I just told my friends that y'all have drinks in here.
She sold us out. Get her. And they both brandish their weapons and move very slowly but deliberately towards you. The zombies kind of make their way slowly as well.
I got the best
Hey,
sneak
fellas.
check.
Oh gosh, yeah, 101. You're good.
My.
So as they're nearing you, all of them have their weapons out. At this point, roll initiative.
That's not booze at all.
Chat, let's get exclamation point D100 in the chat.
I got a 10.
Oh.
But I'm very hidden.
So hidden.
I thought I was
Hidden from
too,
yourself.
until I wasn't. I stumbled.
You think you're hidden? You go running down the town highway every chance you
All
get.
right, we
I
got.
can't see anything. I need glasses.
Keep rolling, chat. Keep rolling. All right, Sylvie with a 37. Fernando with a 10. Is that right?
That's correct.
And Mid with a 74. We got 38 for Zombie 1, 52 for Zombie 2, 48 for Basilican 1, and the last roll shall be 38 for Basilican 2. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So with that, Midnight, you're up first.
Well, I'm going to wield my little daggers, and to me, the zombies look easiest to take out. So I'm going to try to do a double move where I kind of turn in a pirouette kind of thing and stab each one of these zombies with my daggers.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, I can't remember what my thing is. I think it's just a second.
Oh no!
The pressure. Okay, I can't remember. Where is it? I usually have all this set up.
You're good.
Okay,
well, it's
10
definitely a
plus 10.
D100.
Yeah, plus 10. It might be more than 10, but all I could see was 10.
No, it's fine. All right.
Okay, so at 82 and a 66, and I'm going to kind of dance over to the corner and hide after that.
Okay. So as you near up to swing, you hit with both of the attacks. How much damage do you deal?
13 each.
Okay.
So 26.
And those are to one zombie or a second, or both individually?
To both individually.
Okay. 13 damage dealt to both. You lob off one of their arms, each of them.
Nice.
After midnight, it is going to be Zombie 2. So the zombie, seeing you walk that way, walks over to you and is going to attack. 18, I'm assuming that does not break your armor rating. Basilican 2.
Anybody's, would it?
Not unless you're a Dargoth wearing nothing.
Sure.
With that, one of the Basilicans goes next. He draws his sword and moves at you in an attack. This is
Trapped.
a low roll, 14. I'm assuming that misses too. Okay, good talk. After those two, it is Sylvie.
I would like to pop into the doorway and throw a pie at this basilican right here.
Okay. You poke your head in, turn right, see the basilican hitting midnight, and you throw a pie. Now, you rolled 104, but a natural 99, which is well within your marksmanship critical chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so because you're using the pie,
Which does 26 damage normally.
yeah, you just threw a pie for 52 damage at this guy.
That's
I hope he's hungry.
That lizard.
Let me confirm real quick whether or not he's still up.
Eat pie.
He is still up.
Rude.
Roast.
slimy.
Yeah. After Sylvie's turn, it is Zombie 1 and Basilican 2. Zombie 1 is going to swing at you, Sylvie, taking a step forward. 15. Man, I'm rolling terribly. And then the other Basilican is also going to step forward and try and swing at you with his daggers. 98
hello.
is a hit. Does 39 hit?
I think my. Oh, sorry. Let me check that. I think my
You're good?
armor rating is like 30. Yeah, it's 30. So.
Okay. So all things considered, you're going to take 12 points of damage. After that, it is Fernando's turn.
I'm gonna keep on sneaking to peek around this corner.
Okay.
The basilican that is in front of Sylvie, is it facing the other one or was it facing Sylvie?
It's facing Sylvie.
Go one little closer. Where? Oh, y'all are in that corner. Okay. Oh, jeez.
No, it's looking
Are you trying to
Looking
stay
a little
hidden?
scary in here. We should have listened to Fergie. Can't believe I'm saying that.
Okay. Can I presumably take a pop shot at this basilican here without hitting Sylvie?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's
I'm
small.
gonna- I've only got one move and I'm gonna make it.
26 does not land.
Oh no.
59, however, does. How much damage?
From that sneak, would it technically count as a sneak attack or no?
Because you are casting a spell without silent spells, you are very well known to be casting a spell.
Okay.
How much damage?
7 damage, and now he's angry.
Ooh, I'm so angry, and I'm a basilican. Now after that, it is back to midnight.
So can I do it like, I'm gonna roll a speech thing, and I just want to say to these guys, what is going on here? I just wanted to see if we could have a drink with y'all.
So with an 87, you actually are quite convincing. But seeing as how the basilican you're talking to is covered in acid pie and is currently having his flesh burned off of him, he's not quite receptive.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use my other roll to stab him.
You can still roll both your attacks. That was a free one.
Oh, that's good. Thanks.
33 and 22 is not great, though. Unless... wait.
So, I don't know. It's all over now. I guess I'm just going to hide in the corner.
Well, Dion in chat looks like he might be getting his subscription on. So if he does, he gets a subflux he can use if he would like.
Yeah.
Dion is saying, is the other channel dead now? Yeah, pretty much. Not quite, though. So with that, it is now Zombie 2's turn. Zombie 2 is going to take a swipe at you, Midnight. 71 is a hit. You are dealt 4 points of damage.
Awesome.
And then after that is Basilican 2, who's going to swing at you with his greatsword. 95 is a hit. You are going to take 17 points of damage.
Okay. I'm still alive.
Good. After that, Sylvie.
Since the zombie and the basilican are standing right next to each other, is there any way for me to do like a little point blank, like one pie that gets them both?
Say again.
Since the zombie and the basilican, point blank pie. Since the zombie and the basilican are standing right next to each other, is there any way for me to try a shot where it's one pie in both of them?
You can make a melee attack with your pie.
That's awesome.
So would that have my advancements for marksmanship or no?
No, it would not.
I mean, you could move further away and just throw it then if that's the worry.
Tofu's saying no splatter damage. Not with these mini pies.
Yeah, they're hand pies.
Concealed pies.
Yeah, well, you can use your hand-to-hand to place them as your attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh. So let me, one pie in each hand, and they're like right next to me, I'm assuming, so I'm just gonna...
I'm just getting
Tofu is very dedicated to your splatter damage on these pies. I just want to let you know that. Say again, so what, you're going to attack each of them individually?
It's hand to hand, so it's one pie, one hand, the other pie, the other hand, and
you got
just reach out and right, like a Nickelodeon kind of thing. I've got to figure out what my thing for hand to hand is.
It's +5.
Oh, I have +10
Oh,
for hand to hand.
I can't remember. I
I have written
that makes
down
sense. No, you're right. You're right.
to attack.
I was thinking level 1. All right, go ahead and roll.
So here is one, and there is the other.
57 lands on the zombie. incinerating that one. Now, Dion, because he's a lovely human being, not only did you roll a critical hit, meaning you dealt, 52 points of damage?
Yes.
So, as he is covered in pie, Dion has requested to redeem that subflux he just earned and on the guy on the pie, on the guy getting hit by the pie. The subflux one of the pies. So
it is absolutely the old pie in the face, Dion. Yes.
So target is immediately killed.
Oh, yay.
So not only did you do 52 damage, but this thing literally, I guess... Actually, why don't you describe how this guy is killed by your little tiny quiche pie?
Well, you know, like, it's just like Dion said, it's just a pie directly to the face. They're little mini pies, little hand pies. And, yeah, just on impact, like... I stick it in his face really fast and then I scamper away and like he stands there stunned for just a second and then the pie suddenly just explodes and blows his head up.
That's fantastic.
And then his body's just standing there with like no head and then he just like falls over.
That's hilarious.
Little exploding pie.
So
thanks, Dan.
Fernando, you're up next. C4 pie.
Fernando's just sat there and watched all this. I am never going to say anything about her pies again. That was terrifying.
You said my pies weren't good.
I did not think they'd be an effective weapon, but apparently I'm very wrong.
They're the bomb.
There's a bomb.
She did it.
All right. Just turns towards midnight, and the enemy that's there, and just holds his hand out and fires. Doesn't care if it misses the enemy and hits her at this point because of that.
She's crouching down.
Oh no! That's pretty terrible. 68's a hit though. You're going towards that basilican, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
that's 7 damage.
Yep. After that, midnight, you're up.
Well, I'm obviously not trying to talk my way out of it anymore, so just gonna go for the old trusty daggers and see what happens. One to each side. One to the zombie and one to the basilican.
Okay. How much damage do you deal again? 13?
13.
So you slice your way through the zombie, no problem. It ceases to be a functioning zombie. And you kind of do an uppercut with your other dagger straight across the basilican's chest, and he falls to the ground unconscious from the sheer volume of pain he's experienced.
He's not
Thanks for
dead.
that pie, honey. I mean, Sylvie. I forget you work at Honey Pots. I get it all confused. Sometimes I eat your pies and I'm so confused.
Tofu says, imagine Sylvie serving pie to eat and then going, oh wait, let me double check. Okay, we're good with this one.
Don't cut that one.
Dion said, you should only pretend to eat food made by little kids. Tofu says, at least that pie didn't give explosive poops.
Yeah, I feel like
that is a side effect.
Yeah, very much so.
That guy got the runs all right.
Oh, man. All right.
Well.
So, Fernando, you still see the line leading you to where Vexa and Jax are.
Sort of creep to here. Try and see what I can seize.
Okay. Looking in this little room, there isn't anyone there. Looking to the next one, same type of thing. This is apparently looks like it might have been an in-room or something before the monsters sieged it. So that's this area.
He's so lucky that there's no zombies creeping around where he's looking.
That's because I don't go barging in like a mad woman.
Can I look at this body and see if there's any... Can I go through her pockets or try to find out anything
We're
about
trying
her?
to find out why they killed her.
Yeah,
might as
she's
well
got-
indication.
She's got 7 gold in her pockets, and in one of the pockets is a small note.
I thought that Basilican was still alive. Am I
What is?
wrong?
Can I read?
Yeah.
What does the note say?
It's written in
Yeah, that's why I got away from
Athelian.
him.
So,
Okay.
as you guys open the note, I'm assuming you guys are leaning over.
I got bad news for you, Heather. He's been raged. While facing
Wait.
You raged him?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Wait, what's happening? I know Sylvie's
Did we-
reading the note, but
We didn't kill that last Basilican, did we?
No,
he's unconscious.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. Never
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Did you do?
Trying
mind.
to kill
I
me.
zoned out finding a GIF and
Trying
Important.
to find
Yeah.
you a drink, Fergie. Trying to hook you up.
So
I
Sylvie,
believe the promise of alcohol was a lie.
Hey, guys! I found a note. You
What's it
guys.
say?
so you very carefully open the note and read it. It's written in standard Athelian, which you all can read and write and speak. And as you look over it, at the top it says, "Third attempt honey pots recipe," and then it is a pie recipe.
Those bastards.
Are they trying to?
They've been stealing
your
the secret
recipe?
honey pot pie recipes.
That is just wrong. Are there any leftover drinks or anything I could give to Fergie?
There
On the
are, yeah.
table?
You know,
I'm gonna offer you one as a. What's it called when you try to make
Mea
up with
culpa?
someone?
Peace
Peace
offering.
offering?
Yeah.
Yes, a peace offering.
I'm still very, very upset about today. And I'm just gonna come
Yeah.
peek around this corner.
Looking out, you see another wide open space. This is very clearly that same intersecting road that you first saw zombies on, but the other end of it.
Oh, she went the long way.
We can't
So,
follow.
how about we just collect your eyeballs? I know that's some activity you seem to enjoy, and then we just get out of here.
I'm
Big
kind of
fake-
okay with that. Almost
big
dying
fake
by that
smile.
basilican was a little scary.
What about
Probably
this basilican though? Like he's not dead yet. Do we
I
need?
mean, when you,
think
I
he's gonna-
assume,
I want to get out of here.
I assume when you scoop his eyes out, that would be enough trauma to do it. Yes.
I'm gonna scoop his eyes out while he's
Oh,
alive.
I thought you were. I
That's
thought you were.
terrible.
I thought you were making your poison.
I only take eyes that are no longer being used.
Well, why don't we stab him again?
You won't be using them then.
Be my guest.
You were feeling bad about the ogre. You're not gonna feel
Well,
bad
I
about
didn't
the
know you needed
basilican?
some eyeballs. I really want to get out of here.
Oh, I just
For-
need the eyeballs from my pies to make them explode.
Yeah, you didn't
Hell?
know. You didn't know those were the secret ingredients. Why do you think I don't eat them?
Just the explodey ones, just the ham pies.
I'm not willing to risk it. Good old alcohol is yet to steer me wrong.
This
Just
is the
go
first
finish the
sip
drinks
you've
on the
taken
table.
that has not felt like a terrible drink. You don't know if your reference point has been just down in the dumps since you've had that limitless goblet, but this, it's like a breath of fresh air in an otherwise stale dungeon.
The murder was worth it.
So now that he's relaxing and taking a drink, I'm like, Fergie, what did you mean he's raging? Why did you say the basilican's raging? Did you do something to him? If we
What?
take his eyeballs, is he gonna wake up and kill us?
I mean, if someone stole your eyeballs and you woke up not dead, wouldn't you too be upset?
Well, you know what? If we get his eyeballs out first, he won't be able to see us.
That's a fair point.
Guys, what are you doing?
We're helping.
Either kill him or don't, but don't just take
I'm
his
afraid he's
You
not
guys
gonna
remember
die.
when this was the heroic group?
They murdered. Excuse me, voice in my head. They murdered an entire town and lit them on fire. I still believe we have the moral superiority here.
It's fair.
Yeah.
When I
got
count,
the
43rd
in line.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 sets of eyeballs for this magnificent entrepreneur to make things that make bad guys go away.
You don't just need basilican eyeballs. You can use all these eyeballs. Well, get the rest and let's go.
That's why
That's what I was
said.
trying to do.
Oh, okay. I thought you needed specifically
Oh.
basilican eyeballs.
You look over at the
they do
small
give us-
Illyrisan young lady who's currently severing eyeballs off of corpses, collecting them, putting them in her pouch.
The basilicans are
yes,
a little spicy, though.
I want to state for the record, Fernando did count the woman that was murdered before we got here as a
She was
pair
already
of
dead.
as a pair of eyeballs.
She was already dead, and she was stealing Honey Pot's pie recipes, so...
I wonder why
And if
she's
there's
stealing
one
the pie
thing we know,
recipes.
it's that Honey Potts does not play around on her intellectual property.
You don't cross Honey Pot.
Intellectual
Yeah.
pie
She's the OG.
Piperty, yeah.
Intellectual piperty.
Yeah. That's the only way to do that
I
well.
just got that.
Yeah.
It's her property.
So, poking around and looking at windows and things like that, you still have seen no sign of Vexa or Jax.
Can I derail this for a second?
Yeah.
Just for a second?
Whenever we do our season wrap up, can we do a little pie eating contest?
Oh, I love that
Oh,
idea.
that
Pie.
actually sounds fun.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a great idea.
Awesome.
I'm gonna write this over on Tofu's
Maybe we can make some
potency
tiny
flux
pies.
board.
Yeah.
Tofu
little
would
bit
approve.
pies. Hand pies.
I really
Pie.
want to. I really want to look in this room, but I'm
I
scared.
prefer which way?
Can I do a
Which
sneak
room?
check?
I thought Fergie already looked.
This one
That's-
where the line goes. I can't
that's-
see down in there.
That's not a room.
It's all
that's
dark to me.
That's outside. If
Well-
you creep ever so closely, you can look at things without exposing yourself to danger. You see?
We're
having fun.
pie eating contest, Tofu. That's what we're doing. Pie eating contest. End of the season.
Can you see more than I can see?
Do you
What
see
what do my
I
drunk
see?
eyes see, Legolas?
You see another
drunk
set of
eyes.
buildings opposite the main road area.
Do I see what I see at the bottom of the map? Is that accurate for my vision?
Kind of.
I don't know.
You
Somebody
can't make
else
out
is gonna have to
people.
decide.
You can see that there are small buildings and there's someone lying face down.
Would I see
We've
the
gotten
other?
some eyeballs. We got the answer to the question.
Would I see the other smaller, clearly identifiable shape?
Yes, you would.
So we've got good news and bad news. The good news is we can go ahead and just leave because our friends do appear to be, at best, sleeping, at worst, dead all the way over there.
Our friends?
Oh, you're
Wait.
right. Why would I use such a familiar term?
Vex and the puppy, Jack?
Indentured. No. Forced acquaintance, co-worker. I don't like that. That doesn't.
Vex
sit right
and
with
Jax
me.
are sleeping or dead?
I see. Figures on the ground in the distance in a not good place.
We have to go save them.
Again, we keep putting ourselves in places we probably don't need to be putting
Am I on-
ourselves.
Am I
Guys.
standing on top of you? What's happening?
The end of season pie eating contest is now a roulette, like a pie roulette, like what you were saying, like the Bernie Bots jelly beans,
Every
but the
flavor
pies. I hate and love this idea
That
simultaneously.
means we're gonna have to all get together.
Oh, that's such a bad thing.
And make pie.
I
Yeah.
can make pie.
I want French silk.
All
right.
You think it's French silk.
That's right.
Don't ruin it for me.
It's not French silk. It's French fry.
Again, I'd probably be okay with it.
Put some whipped cream on French
pie.
fries? Okay.
I mean, potato.
Salty, potatoey,
With a little
oily.
sweet and creamy.
I mean, think about it. People make sweet potato pie. Why not regular potato pie?
Why not just French
What?
fry pie?
You just put me.
You go to. All right, hear me
Why
out.
don't we make
Fry
potato
pie.
Fry pie.
You go to
Fry
McDonald's. You get a large
Yeah.
fry. You put it in a pie tin and you put pie crust over it, and then you bake it.
Oh, that's
Done.
it. It needs whipped cream or
Wait,
something.
does it? Well, do they still sell the apple pies? You could husk one of those out and put your French fries in it. Just core.
I think they're different now, though. They're different nowadays. I'm not sure.
The ultimate heist. We're gonna steal the inside of this pie and replace it with French fries.
Go, go, go. We need a distraction. Hi there.
Okay.
It's me in a wig.
Yeah, I say we go get Vexa and Jax. We gotta save them.
Again.
You can head back, Fergie. I mean, you were a big help, but
No,
you're also,
we
I feel
need
like you're trying
him.
to kill me a little bit now too. So
Again, I attacked the thing that was attacking you. I don't know foresee why you would feel uncomfortable.
I knocked him out. Thank goodness.
Do we need to? Is he gonna wake up and then
Again,
stab
you should
us?
probably
I
take
don't know.
care of that problem before it becomes a problem.
I just don't
Go
feel
on.
right about
Go
it.
on.
He's still
on.
technically
Nope,
using
nope,
his eyes.
nope, go on. Go,
Here, take
kill
the
the man.
spoon.
Go kill him.
You can do it.
Go,
Are you
go
gonna
step. Go step.
Are you gonna pie him to death? You're gonna use
Just
some
do
more
it.
property?
Go step. Go do it.
I'm not gonna stab him while the pie's exploding on him. Did you really throw a pie on him?
No, I wasn't gonna use
No,
it.
she's not gonna
I
waste
wasn't
it.
gonna waste a
Go
pie
step.
on him.
Go step.
Stop! Stop!
No,
stop
I'm
it.
not trusting
Stop it.
you,
Stop it.
Fergie. I'm gonna go after Vexa. Are you coming?
Okay, that man's gonna wake up and warn everybody.
Yeah, you're gonna be here to tell him.
I'm gonna go the other way. I don't know what yours.
What do you want to do, Sylvie?
I do think we need to finish the basilican.
Like take his
I
eyes or
have-
kill him.
No,
Yes.
just
All
kill him. Just kill
Yeah,
him.
Just come over there.
If you're killing him, you
I'm
might as well
gonna-
take his eyes.
I-
Just saying.
I think Fergie did something to him, but I'm gonna try to attack him.
Again, baseless accusations.
I'm dead.
What? Why are you doing?
I just stabbed him twice
So why are you
with a
dead?
26 and a 13.
You kill the basilican.
You
There you
performed a
Oh,
coup de
because I
grace.
thought he was gonna wake up with rage and kill me.
Again, what is this?
Okay, so I scoop his eyeballs out for Sylvie, and I bring him over to her, and I'm like, "Did I do it right?"
What is happening? Everyone's on the fence and Midnight's like, yeah, I'll kill that guy. You want some eyes too? Okay. Shoot, what else do you want? While I'm in here, I can get them intestines.
Kind of hated
No, I'm not going that far.
What, you need
Just make
lungs?
recipe.
We can make a rebreather out of them lungs and be like a scuba diver.
Oh my goodness. That's
Oh,
terrible.
like deep clean breaths for us.
Idea.
There's a lot of pollution with all this fire.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh my gosh, we were talking about that tonight. I was with some friends and we were talking about how people buy clean air out of cans in other countries. It's made it. They're in CVS now though. Like you can buy your own air in
Wow.
CVS, like in Nakati or something.
Huh.
Fresh
I'm trying to see what else. There's poisons of fear.
So are you
Poison
guys
of
heading
ill health.
over to get Vexa and Jax?
They look.
Might as well.
So, you said. Fergie said that they looked like they were dead, or like.
I'm trying
So-
to hide wherever I am.
You guys
Jordan,
are
Why
far.
did you just post the creepiest GIF ever?
Which one?
The one with the woman without the eyes. That's not okay.
Oh
That was
my.
the least bad one in that
I haven't
search, let me
scrolled-
tell you.
Well,
So you guys make it across the main causeway there. Only zombies appear to be on this side, and the flame is obscuring the vision from anyone else. So you don't really need to roll. It's you pretty much make it across safely. And as you do so, you near a building, and as you approach, you can see Vexa and Jax's bodies lying face down on the ground.
Oh no!
As you near, you hear two individuals rifling through boxes in this building. Crates being opened and the tops being stacked and resealed. Each is asking the other, "You find it yet?"
Oh, they're looking for something.
Again, Fernando is just pantomiming "we need to go" over and over again.
I want to just eavesdrop around the corner here and see if we can hear them, figure out what they're trying to find.
Okay, so you kind of hang out by the open doorway. Did you find it yet? No, we haven't found anything. This is ridiculous. Looking for a small, shiny, what is it, mirror? A small mirror? This is... No, it's impossible to find in this place. Now look, you know that Lord Rodna wants this, so we're going to have to get it. It's either we find this, or we aren't going to be living. I don't care, it's not good. Ugh. Fine, keep looking, maybe try over there. We've searched the entirety of this town and every resident and still have found nothing. Yeah, we'll find it, don't worry.
There's only two of us.
I think we should just go back and report back about this.
What?
I'm a little scared.
What? You were all about going in before, and now there's only two of them, and we could totally sneak and throw pies and daggers and alcohol, and we could totally. We can't leave.
Do not waste it.
You just
We can't
aggressively
leave Vexa.
splash it on their shirts.
Okay.
How dare you?
Okay.
We can't leave Vexa and Jax.
So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna barge on in, or
no,
sneak
no,
in,
no, no.
or should we try to talk to him?
Just don't. Look with your eyes and not with anything else.
Or we could wait for them to leave.
And talk with my eyes.
I'm just saying,
Well-
you peek in and you look very carefully without being seen by them is the idea. They could be gone. And then we wouldn't need to worry.
You still hear them rifling around. A lot of their conversation indicates that they've searched literally everywhere else. This is the last possible place it would be.
Well, let's wait and see if they find whatever they're looking for, so we can take it before we find them.
Or we could fight them and take it afterwards.
Well, let's let them look for it.
Okay.
We can do
So
one more.
you hang out for, let's call it about 20 more minutes, and they're getting more and more heated with one another, and then finally, after about 20 minutes, one of them, I think I found it. Yes, this is. Listen, look! I found it. And as I'm assuming Sylvia's peering into the window, you see a small shard of glass, probably no larger than your hand, jagged edges. This is clearly what he's looking for. This has to be it, right? Yeah, that's definitely it. We're gonna have to go get the others, and then we can go back to Clegg.
Can, from peering around the corner, are they looking at each other?
They are about to exit over Vexa and Jax's lifeless body.
Well, if they're coming this way, is one of them making eye contact, assumedly, at the other, like from behind?
Oh yeah, one is technically walking in front of the other, yes.
If they're coming this way anyways, there's no getting out of this. I'm firing. Oh no, those are too bad.
How do you do that?
Just a quick, like from around the corner.
Okay, so you poke your head around the corner and finger gun casting rage, is it? Almost instinctively, they just kind of like dodge out of the way, no problem. Ah, okay then. You're going to get it for that. And everyone roll initiative.
Do we know that he was trying to rage them?
Again, you don't know what my spells is.
We don't know.
You can roll a potency check to find out.
You're using out of character knowledge, ma'am.
All right, 2 rolls from chat, please. Midnight
Seems
with
like-
a 43. Sylvie with a 77. And Fernando with a 61. So I'll roll for one of them, 60 for Ice Kelman Talk, and then chat roll for the other, please. There we go. Thanks, Michaela. Wow, 46 for the other one. So all that to say.
Oh, have we wasted enough time that the others had healed up?
Yeah, we're back at full health going into this.
Oh, oops.
So we got
Thanks. Yeah.
Sylvie, you're up.
You have to buy them now.
Okay, so I want to. I saw Fergie kind of reach around and pew pew. Is the window open?
It is, yeah. Just like a hole in the wall, basically.
Can I
Always can see it.
No.
pitch? Can I pitch a pie through the window as a surprise attack?
You need a pie gun.
You can do a sneak attack with your pie, yes, that way.
Oh no, my computer. There we go. Oh.
Oh no. Which one are you firing at?
I can't see, so I don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's all covered.
I'll do that so you can see.
I guess just the nearest one, the Ice Elementalk.
Okay. So you go ahead and throw that pie, and with a 25 plus the bonus for being hidden, you land your hit.
Oh, neat. So that's the 26 damage.
Yep. Times 2 for being a sneak attack is 32 damage.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Against an Ice Elementalk, does it make any sense to use things that have fire damage? Like, does that deal more damage for an Ice Elementalk or not really?
That
Remember
it does.
Remember your old weaknesses.
Think back to your days as Brand.
I just remember.
Fernando, you're up next.
I might regret doing this. Rolling in, and if I cast Valor on our unconscious compadre, and this is in character, I don't remember her name. I just remember the father.
Yeah.
I'm awful. Would that bring her up to be at least get her out of the way?
Potentially.
Okay, I'm giving it a shot.
Okay, how much do you increase health by?
20 per pool.
Perfect. So as you cast that on her, she kind of begins to stir.
In danger, get moving.
She kind of very lazily, for one that was just unconscious, grabs Jack and instinctively runs out the door.
And then on wherever that fella is, I'm just gonna try and pop him again. I got one. I'm a one-trick pony. What do you want from me?
36 does not land.
Oh, that is embarrassing.
After
Would
Fernando,
you care for a drink?
the Ice Elementalk looks around and it's going to cast Cold Gust once at Sylvie and once at Fergie.
I'm Fergalicious.
Sylvie, 79 to you. You take 8 cold damage. 22 to you, Fergs. Okay, you're able to duck out of the way. After that, it is Mid's turn.
All I did was offer wine in
I'm-
a sign of friendship.
Contemplating just hiding. and making them come out, but I don't know.
Do you have marksmanship?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Guess I'll just go in there and I'm gonna attack the ice Elementalk.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your
Where are
attacks.
my buttons?
Neither of those land. Wah, wah, wah.
I'm just gonna move out of the way.
The Visaville next to you, Fernando, looks at you and goes, "You picked the wrong place to stand." And then he's gonna...
just looks down at my feet.
He attacks you. Both hit. One is a crit for in total 18 points of damage.
Ooh, that is.
Which one of them
quite
has the
uncommon.
shiny thing? Molgast?
Yeah, this guy in the back has it. After that, it is back to the top. Sylvie?
I have some underling throwing daggers that deal fire damage. So I am going to throw one of those bad boys at the ice Elementalk.
Okay. Oh no, you're not hidden anymore. 23 is a miss. But
Sad.
you can roll a second one because you're effectively using the throwing dagger rule.
Okay.
77 is a hit. How much? It's 16 times
Hopefully
2,
melts.
right?
They were of +5 fire damage.
So
The underling throwing. Oh, that was on top of whatever an underling throwing dagger does.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes
And
way
I'm
more
noticing,
sense now. I
yeah.
thought you were using
Was
a
that
flaming pie.
No, this was some
Yeah, I
equipment
gotcha.
that we
Flaming
picked up.
Pie was my nickname in high school.
Oh my word!
I don't know what that.
You know what that means. You said underling throwing dagger?
Underling throwing dagger of +5 fire damage.
Okay. Throwing dagger underling is 6 damage, so you deal 11 damage, which means you deal 22 because of the
The weakness?
which as you throw the throwing daggers, you land them directly in the torso of this ice Elementalk, and the heat bursts out, melting the torso, and he becomes a puddle on the ground.
Oh,
Ooh.
Does he have eyeballs?
No?
I think they'd just be ice cubes now.
Yeah.
Those could make some ferocious pies if he did.
maybe Fergie wants some ice for his beverages.
Right.
It's a cold glass of wine. Oh.
Fernando, you're up.
Okay, get it together, get it together. You know how to do this. Fire again. Fire again.
83 is a hit, 33 is not. He takes 7 damage and is
And
enraged.
he's very grumpy with me now.
Oh yeah, I mean, if he wasn't already, he's definitely now. After that, it is going to be Mid's turn.
So he's extra mad now that
At Fergie.
Fernando hit him?
Yeah, Fernando.
Just the only at Fergie. Well, I'm also a one-hit wonder, so I'm gonna roll in with my daggers.
You roll
See
up,
what I can
you
do.
brandish them, and you swing to attack, and he just is dancing around you as you swing to harm him.
I'm gonna hide behind these.
Are we having an off day?
His turn.
Yes.
Swings
Terrible.
at Fergie. 50 is a hit for 6 damage.
Hold on. No, it's not.
Ah, nice. Good for you. Happy for you. Sylvie,
I'm a
you're up
little
again.
turtle.
Well, we still have this Bullgast guy. I would like to try to speechcraft him.
Okay. What do you say?
And just, excuse me, sir. I know this. We just came in and started throwing, but I have some delicious pies. But they're also, they could be bad for your health. So I was wondering if you could just let us know why you're looking for a thing and what the thing does, and maybe give us a thing.
You killed my friend! I'll kill you and never tell you why we're here for this thing!
I melted him.
Yes, he's dead now!
You can't just, like, put him in the freezer and refreeze him? Just,
What?
you know. Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything else attack-wise with him, or?
Yeah, if he's not...
No, he is definitely
okay,
not
cool.
receptive.
Then I'm just gonna, like, yeet a pie at him.
The end of the fight is definitely the right time to be talking with him.
Hey,
You drop the pie on the floor.
Pie we made along the way.
Yeah. Fernando, you're up.
Okay. You know how to do this.
Butterfingers.
52 and 65 are both hits, which means
So
he takes 14 damage.
Just stay
Mid,
dead.
you're up.
Oh, mid.
Yep.
Well, that came so fast. Here we go.
55 is a hit. You deal 11 damage to him. After that, it's his turn. Fernando. 2 swings to you.
Fernando.
64, does that hit?
Hold, please.
6
Yeah,
damage if
that'll
so.
hit.
Sylvie, back to you. What's up,
I'm gonna-
Link?
Come a little closer, and so I can
We're
get
trying to offer a very angry man a pie.
2 swings.
And if we succeed, we take his eyes.
That sounds so terrible. I don't like it.
You did it earlier, just unasked,
I know.
unabashedly.
But that was like they were already dead. I don't know. I don't know why it was better.
He's
Oh,
either
don't
going to-
tell him.
He's
Tell him
either
we're gonna
going
take
to
his eyes for
He's
you.
going to kill us, or we're
I
going
feel
to
like
kill him.
this is Coraline
This is
now.
a
I
very
need to
He
put
might
button
work
fingers.
harder if he
Yeah.
thinks he's gonna go blind.
Go ahead and roll your
All right.
pie attacks.
Sorry, I had to check my 10.
You're good.
So I'm gonna be like, no, seriously, they're really good pies.
Oh my gosh, you hit him with both of them. Describe for me how you murder this guy with your 2 handheld pies.
And now we have a handheld pie. I love it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I'm just really upset with him for not being willing to try my pies, and so I just cram him down his throat, and yeah, they burn his esophagus, and he asphyxiates.
Yeah, I like that. So
There
he
you go,
falls to the
full of
ground,
fire.
and the shard of mirror falls to the ground as well. It's still perfectly
Nobody
intact.
touch it. Nobody touch it.
Yeah, careful with that thing. Well, nothing happened to them when they touched it.
I don't.
Fernando just walks up and with like a doily he pulls out and
There you
picks
go.
it up.
Your hanky.
Mine now. We should probably
I don't know
go.
about that.
We should probably go now.
Oh no,
Can we get an
Tofu.
agreement that we'll share that little thing?
To recap, Tofu, Sylvie shoved her pies down the guy's throat and he asphyxiated from it. It was brutal. So as you grab this thing, Vexa kind of rounds the corner, still woozy from being unconscious. And you grab your the shard of mirror. Is there anything else you need to do before you head back to town?
I'm
I
going
mean,
to look
do,
around for anything of wine or importance real quick.
Yeah.
You don't
Rifle
really
through this?
find much. You find an improved diamondine scimitar. That's the only thing of note that's in here.
Okay.
Shiny.
I'm gonna grab it.
Cool. So you grab
Let's
it,
roll.
and you guys make your way back to Danira. So the journey takes you about another 2 hours, but now you know that they have been looking for something. They're organized, and they are involving the undead in whatever they're doing. And so we're going to end it here as the group makes their way back to their home. Lauren is just over it, so she's out. But Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for participating. We appreciate you. Tune in next week for Monstrous X. Enjoy the outro video, and we will see you then. Bye.